Good morning, everybody. It's Steve Brown from Mirae Asset Securities, Mirae Asset Live. Joining us this morning, we have a very distinguished guest, Mr. Doan Viet from Digiworld. Digiworld is one of the up-and-coming MES service providers in Vietnam, listed on the HOSE. The company has a market cap approaching $250 million US, and Mr. Viet founded the business, and he's been with it for around about 25 years now. Mr. Viet, thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning, everybody. My name is Viet, CEO and founder of Digiworld. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, if you can just talk us back, we'll start with the milestones of the business. Firstly, the important one for you, your family and shareholders, was the listing of the business in 2015. Around about that time, the market cap of the company at listing was around about $60 million US. You've had spectacular growth since then. Market cap is now almost $230 million USD. What was going through your mind in the lead up to the listing, and where did you see the future business main areas of growth once you listed?
Mm-hmm. So I'm start the business from 1997. Yeah. At this time, as you know, that the Vietnamese in-video customer, they can have the internet, and I see the potential from the PC market, and so I start with the PC distribution business, and every year we will have more and more clients, more brands to sign a contract with us, and we sell to the market. From 2015, we are listed in the Ho Chi Minh City Stock Exchange, and we keep growing from in this past 5 years, every year about 35% growth average. And until now, it's market cap about $230 million. Like you.
So the revenue, the compound annual growth rate approaching 40% since inception, which is quite remarkable. The net revenue that you just reported at the AGM last week showed spectacular growth, both on the full year of last year and also for Q1 of this year. The results saw revenue for Q1 exceeding 5,000 billion dong, up 117% year on year. The revenue segmentation, the thing with your company that I like, it's got more than one revenue driver, one revenue line. You've got several components there. Just talk us through the primary revenue drivers for your business, such as the mobile phones, laptops, electricals, and where you see the rest of the year for those, because last year we had the COVID lockdown. I'm sure our viewers will be very interested to hear.
Yeah. Is it into our revenue growth have some reason. The first is demand of the market growing when the people work from home and learn from home, and also stay at home. They will buy more IoT product, more electronic product, and more important reason that it come from our business model. That's it. We build the distribution channel. For example, we build a distribution channel for laptop, for mobile phone, and we sign a contract with a new client, with Huawei, with Apple, and we can grow with current client and also new client. That's why every year we can grow.
So you mentioned the new client onboarding. When you started the business, I think Acer was one of your prime onboarding first clients that you brought on in 2001. Within a few years, your name was getting mentioned. You brought on HP a few years later, and then it kind of accelerated rapidly after there. Dell, Toshiba, Asus. Now you've got Nokia and Lenovo, in addition to many others. But it really kind of sprung up with 3 and then 4G internet usage in Vietnam. LG, Huawei. Where do you see now? I was looking at your AGM notes. You were talking about with the population increase in age, the aging of the Vietnamese population, you're getting into the healthcare services. You think that'll be a primary revenue generating potential area of the business. And in that regard, you onboarded back one of the global leaders, Nestle, in 2019. Can you talk us through now where you see that part of your business? Because presently it's less than 5% of the revenue. If we look at last year and Q1 this year, it's 2 to 3%. So it's got tremendous growth potential. So if you could enlighten us a bit more.
That's it. Our business model. We need to build a distribution channel, and we acquire more clients. And looking up in the past, when we start with the IT product, 2001 we have Acer, and a few years later we have Dell, HP, Lenovo, Asus, and almost a major brand of IT come in. And 2013 we start with mobile phone, firstly Nokia, and after that it LG, Xiaomi, now the Apple, Huawei. That is our business model grow. And when we continue grow with the current segment like IT and mobile, we find a new segment who is potential segment. That is the healthcare. And the growing concept is the same. With the healthcare, we signed contract with the Nestle from 2019, and 2020 we have Meridien Flex, we have USM stand, and we have Genacon, and we will find more and more clients to leverage our current channel and grow. Yeah. Healthcare product is that we are the new one, and we not have too strong and how to say the famous brand in this new industry, but we will build step by step, and I believe that we can repeat the successful case like the IT and telecom. Especially this year, we will jump to the home appliance product. Home appliance is TV, refrigerator, washing machine, something like this. It's a total available market for home appliance in Vietnam is $2.4 billion. And this is also a source of growth with us. I believe in this year we will have a new contract with a new vendor in home appliance.
Okay. Now, the business structure, it's quite unique in your business that you provide quite a holistic service from market entry services, encompassing market research, importation, creating plans for the business partner that you're engaging with, right through to after-sales customer service. So that does differentiate you quite significantly to the likes of your competitors out there, whether they be obviously the mom and pop shops, which cannot do any of those, right up to the large-scale FPTs and the petro-related entities, and also to quite an extent the Mobile World Group, I suppose, that doesn't look at the broad spectrum of products that you're into. Now, with the consumer goods that you're looking at, living care, personal care, herbal supplements, the distribution channel for those, will you be going down the pathway of partnering with the online service providers the Shoppies and so on of Vietnam?
Yeah, in the distribution, we provide a full service, and we aim to the new client come from outside who don't have enough human resource in Vietnam and lack of the experience of the Vietnam market, and we can provide the marketing strategy, marketing planning, execution, marketing, sales, distribution, logistics, and also after sales service. That is the key difference between Digiworld and other player in the market. Besides, we distribution in offline business and also online business. We are on behalf of brand to create the brand shop in the online platform, like Lazada or Tiki. You come to this online platform, you can see ASUS store or Huawei store. This is 100% running by Digiworld. We do the marketing, we do the promotion, we sell, collect the order, pick and pack, and delivery. Also the cap. Yeah.
Now, the last year's troubles and unfortunate situation with COVID, there was a lot of work from home, study from home, laptops, tablets, phones all had a good proportion of your revenue contribution there. With the lock-up easing, schools are pretty well back to normal. The only thing that's not is external travel. Do you see a bit of a smoothing or tapering of the stellar revenue growth that you had from the laptop segments and all of that?
Yeah, I still see the potential of the growing laptop and mobile phone growing markets because laptop is the penetration of the Vietnamese market laptop. If you compare with Thailand, is still lower. And in Vietnam, we have nearly 100% people in population. Thailand about 65, but the total market is of Vietnam and Thailand is the same. That is the penetration is still lower. And Vietnam economy growing every year 6.5%, and more enterprise come here. That is the demand increase. For the phone, now the phone move up to the 5G. This means the customer need to change the phone, and also Vietnam will be switch off the 2G. That is a current feature phone user must be moved to a smartphone. As you know, that feature phone user still have a 40% in terms of unit of a telephone market, and I believe that after the COVID, the market demand still growing.
Okay. Now the ICT distribution, you're top 3 player there. The revenue there, you're targeting 5x over the next 10 years, which will help you achieve that $1 billion market cap target that you're looking at. If we move now into how you're looking to increase your charter capital, the annual general meeting that you had last week, you announced that there will be a cash dividend of 10%, and then also there will be a bonus share at the rate of 1-for-1. So the shares outstanding will go from 43 million to 86 million in circulation. You're also looking after your long tenured staff through ESOP as well now. With that type of arrangement, where do you see there the possibilities for M&A? Because if you're looking at penetrating into home appliances, if you're looking at getting into other ripe for roll-up and consolidation style of business areas, now that those announcements have been made, do you forecast that we'll get to hear something this year M&A related?
Yeah. Currently, our balance sheet is still strong, and this is enough cash for us to grow 30-40% year on year, and still can pay cash dividend. Yeah. And of course, we are looking for the M&A potential who have the product category we don't have, or who have the channel we not have. And we will do the M&A with some principle. The third is that total size is less than 30% of the Digiworld size, M&A size. And second, we're looking for the valuation of this company is lower than Digiworld. That is, we're not focused to a listed company, we focus to the private company, yeah, and a smaller size company. Yeah.
So basically what you're telling me, correct me if I'm wrong, M&A possibilities for this calendar year will be targeting unlisted rivals that you can vend into the business, improve internally all of their operations from start to finish in keeping with your business strategy and operations. Now, therefore, headcount, you've got just under 450 staff. When you listed, you had about 300. So you've been able to increase your sales and also your onboarded clients dramatically since listing, with the relatively lean and efficient increase in the staff count. So I'm assuming that the targets that you've shortlisted, that you're looking at, you'll probably not need to increase your staff count that much as well. You know, they'll primarily be involved in just enhancing the efficiencies of the businesses that you're acquiring. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Because we are leveraging the current sales team to serve the same customer, but they must to sell more product, more SKU. That is, we can save the human resource.
Okay,
yeah.
Very good. Okay, then I think the last things that we'd just like to look at is just the current mix of shareholders for a relatively small cap growing to mid cap in relative Vietnamese terms. You've got a pretty interesting and growing mix of international institutional investors, everybody from Evely to Ashmore, JP Morgan, HSBC. So you've got pretty well from the Scandic countries to Hong Kong asset managers taking interest in your business. So that's a very positive sign. And even though it's had spectacular growth over the last year or two, in broader terms since 2016, if you look at it, you know, more objectively, you've had compound annual growth rate approaching 40% each and every year there. So I think the numbers speak for themselves. You've been with the company since inception. You obviously have a pretty strong vision where you want the company to go. I think you may also, therefore, if you increase your shares too much, if you dilute yourself too much, become a potential M&A or takeover target yourself, Mr. Viet. Do you have you had approaches yet from anybody? Have they said hello to you?
No. The principle that we don't want to. I don't want to dilute my share, and if we have enough cash and in balances, we can growing business, and M&A is the better for us. But some very potential M&A or big M&A deal, maybe we are thinking to issue the new share to the investor,
or maybe a convertible bond or another type of instrument like that. Okay.
Because of I strongly believe that we can grow at least 25% year on year for the long term, and I believe that the valuation of company will grow in line with the business performance. Yeah, and if we enough cash, we don't raise more fund or issue more fund. Let's see, from when we listed 2016 until 2020, our revenue, let's say 4 times, and also the profit is 4 times. But we still can pay dividend cash, and we don't raise any new share for.
Yeah. Okay then. Well, thank you very much for being on Mirae Asset Live, and we hope that everyone's enjoyed listening to the founder and CEO of Digiworld, Mr. Doan Viet, and thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.